High run is still 12. So now coming through, we have Wesley versus Jason. First round, or first match of round 2. And yes, Noah, Daniel's match was longer, much longer than the one he was waiting for. Daniel was about 45, 50 seconds away from hitting our hour and a half time frame. Whereas the match before versus Mike and Kyle had, I think, about 10 to 15 minutes left. How's it going, Mr. Marathon?
That was a little bit long, eh?
Just a bit. You were about 45, 50 seconds left when...
Well, I got to be honest with you folks. I'm drinking a little bit. So.
Oh, just a little bit?
Yeah, well, enough to make it matter, I guess. Wesley and Jason are playing here. I know that Jason has a lot of pool under his belt, and Wesley's a little bit less seasoned than Jason is. So I expect like a barn burner here because Wesley's going to try and break stuff out and try and run. And Jason just flipped me off, so fuck that guy. However that works. I said the F word, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's my stream, not my stream, so.
Fair enough. Seth, how goes it? How you doing tonight?
No, it's going. Just kind of watching you guys grind it out.
I love this format. I'm loving playing some pool on a Sunday randomly where it's like the game is different and I appreciate like one pocket and straight pool. Like if you guys play some APA or you play some BCA and you don't play the other games, what happens is you don't know cue ball control like you think you do. So like if I play one pocket and I'm playing against Seth and I try and keep it behind the stack, there are so many shots that you will be open to if you play some one pocket.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know the shot unless you're actually playing the game, right?
Well, goes into play. There's a couple shorts on Breakers Live right now that from the last time me and you played one pocket here on this table, where it's just.
I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about it.
But those like long 2-rail bank shots that you don't normally do.
And you don't see them. And if you're not prepared to actually shoot that shot, it really is a detriment to your gameplay.
Yes.
So, you know, me and Seth have played some one pocket in the past, and it's funny because there's a breakout. Look at Jason actually shooting pull. He wants a 2 here. He wants to very subtly pull this up for the 8, yeah?
Oh, more than likely, yeah. Maybe embrace the hit
hard.
Embrace the hit off the 15.
Just there like it is. Oh, a little too hard there.
He's one that he's going to be going for the high run of the day.
Yep, and we're gonna do the 5 here for a bank shot in the side pocket unless he no, he wants to cut that one down. Kind of flicked his wrist on that one. He's giving some shots to Wes. We're gonna go 4 here. I'm assuming all the way up, back around for a shot, unless he wants to go into the stack area.
I say he has an option on the green 14. Maybe make that.
You just don't want to reach that much. That's the kind of the thing in the bridge, unless Wes is really comfortable shooting with that bridge.
He's gone back and forth with it a little bit. It's not that he's not super comfortable, but he's not gonna shy away from it if he sees a chance.
I shy away from it. I usually will, like, if great shot by him. He's going to shoot the 4 on the side here and give himself a look at that green stripe going in the corner. If he comes up on the wrong side of this, he may make contact and it would change the whole set here. But he's got to really keep this ball back from where that 4 is. So if he comes to the rail and comes out, that's great. No, he's going to put a little top. There it is. Not enough, bro. Not enough. He could have come straight in on that ball and then tried to push forward for that 8 and then had a different out. Now he's got to kind of and this is something that a lot of us face is like we get out of line and we think we're in line. Like no, you made a mistake. You're out of line.
So we need to
there.
think we're there. Oh, two for.
Wow, great shot by Wesley. That was a
still gets both points because he made his
original ball.
Made his intended call ball.
Absolutely. And now he's here. He's gonna go with the bridge again. Seems well versed, Wes.
I'll say he's been doing pretty good. He's been practicing a lot, trying to get in, go through. I know.
How often does Wesley play on this 9-foot table?
This 9-foot table, today's his first day ever.
Really?
In terms of he's come over to my place a little bit and he's played on mine.
What a shot with the bridge. Now he's got to make a decision here if he wants to close 7 or if he wants to push across for the 10 and break out with a little bit of bottom. What do you think?
I think he's one that he'll think about his breakout ball. So I think he's going to keep the 7. He wants to keep the 7 as his breakout ball.
Absolutely.
Go into the 10
Just
ball.
A little bit of top right here, or top left rather. Let's see this. Oh my goodness, he misses that, and that really changes the rack here. And Jason is not a guy that's going to miss when you leave him open. So we have a 47-43 score right now. Now Jason goes to the bridge as well.
He's gonna be taking
Jason has so I bought his cue from him, and it is the best cue I've ever owned.
Really?
I don't know how that works because honestly, I have very expensive cues in my cue case. Oh my goodness, and he's missed the shot. Now Wes has a good opportunity here to run it. What ball do you leave for the breakout?
I think still a 7. So I think your plan, depending on how you're feeling right now, maybe take the 5 into the 10 because the combo is going to be what's happening, right? Take that, maybe go back around 9, 6, and then leave the 7 for that breakout.
No. Here we go. That's a weird shot on the 5 now. Now he's going to either come across for the 9 or the 6, and the 6 in the top right corner.
Yeah, I would say probably the 6. Maybe even in the side pocket.
Let's see it here. Very good shot by Wesley. And he's probably going to leave that 9 or the 7 for the breakout.
Yeah, I still think the 7 ball is probably the ball that he's going to try to leave just because the 9's a little bit close to the rack. With that fat rack of the Predators, it's...
So he's going 9 first here?
Yeah. I think maybe 5 and then the 9.
And he's taking a look here. And this is really important for you guys watching when it comes to actually trying to size up your leaves and where you're at. You have to be really, really specific to where you want to leave that cue ball. Not just in straight pull, but most pull. You want to give yourself an opportunity to make the ball, but also, the 7.
He takes the 7, okay.
Oh, okay. Now he's looking at the 5 on a bank shot. He got a little bit weird on this ball. A lot of people on for APA, BCA. Oh my goodness, what a cut here.
You drop in. So now another note in terms of, I don't know if this will necessarily make people give it a little bit nerves on the table though, but paying out first and second, this gives winner of this match gets into the money.
No pressure from Wesley at all, and Jason, no pressure at all either. I don't feel like either of these guys are honestly, this tournament's really laid back. Seth, you've done a really good job of kind of staggering everybody's starting points where we're all just coming in and having a good time. I really appreciate the ability to come in and play pool on a staggered schedule. They're going to pull Seth away for here for a referee's look at the break here. It's really close to the rack, and they want to make sure that everything's tight. Very good. Everything looks tight. Score is 39-47 Wesley. I believe that Wes is a very, very big underdog here based on his Fargo as well as his APA ranking. Now he shot it into the stack. It's a very good shot. Not much you can do here with this ball but play defense. Now Jason is looking to not only put this ball on the rail, but also keep the balls intact. So I think he's going to push on this with top right and come to the, nope. He wants to, let's see his shot here.
That's a nice little, just barely kind of avoided that scratch.
A lot of English to it.
A lot of English.
That's one of those you can't disrespect because he shot it, but definitely a bad look. Well,
I think he's giving us a look over there right now.
What do you think about Wesley's chances here of leaving a ball open?
I don't know. I mean, it's one of those that going through. Probably, you got a very good shot earlier going through and just hitting into the pack and busting it out. And like you busted one ball out and then stuck a cue ball into the pack.
Well, here we go. This is going to come right back into the stack. There's nothing Jason can do to actually have a ball with a breakout here. So, Jason. Oh.
Yeah. Wesley missed the stack. I was pretty sure he had missed it, but I wanted to double check with him.
Oh, he missed that. He missed that stack.
Yeah, he missed the stack. He was trying to just barely.
I thought he grazed that ball. Okay.
Yeah,
so we have a ball in hand here, yeah? A foul?
No ball in hand, just a foul. Because you only get the ball in hand if the cue ball actually comes off the table. So Jason has to play it as it was, and he stuck that pretty good.
Did hit the rail. So we are back in the stack. A lot of one pocket play is trying to get back into the stack. If like lower level players are watching right now, one of the biggest things that you'll notice in one pocket is trying to
nice shot from Wesley.
Wow, did he call that?
Yeah,
ball?
so he
what a shot.
Called that and drills that.
Now he's got to calm down. He's got to take a break, take a look at the table. What do you think here, Seth?
I don't know. The 9 looks like it goes pretty decently down through. You can also have the choices.
I like the 11, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, you have your choices of the 11. You can kind of run
just
forward.
A little right, come back over for that 3 ball.
Yeah, you can have 3, or if you go underneath it, take the 2 ball.
He overhit that ball. Just overstroked it. Gotta be. Nerves get to you.
Yes.
For me, a couple times I overhit balls, and it really, really left an open table here. So Jason's going to try and do his best to run out here. Good breakout on that 8 ball.
So he has pretty decent little spread.
Well, here's the thing. He's going to push forward on this 11 ball, and that 2-3 is in a weird spot. He's really got to get precise on this ball, and that's really what one pocket and straight pool have in common is you have to be perfect. And I think you were talking about that earlier where it's precision that gets you the out.
Yes. You have to go through, at the beginning of the rack, you may be able to have a little bit of impreciseness, but as you...
What is he calling here? What did he call?
He called the orange stripes, what's that, the 13, 14?
Oh, my goodness. Now he's left in his stack here. And Wes has an opportunity here to clear some balls out.
So yeah, just gotta take his time, think smart, kind of plan through the rack.
You gotta understand here in a game of like one pocket or straight pool, nobody's judging you on how long you take your look at your shot, right?
I said if you get your plan and you get it and you're able to execute it going through.
Oh, I thought he made that 5 ball. I was very excited for him. Man, that's frustrating. Because you plan the shot out, you know what your run is, and then you miss your first ball, and then all of a sudden the rack changes.
Right.
Is this on auto draft or? Oh, yeah, I think it was on auto draft.
Oh, scratch here. Oh, really, really narrowly avoided the scratch there.
It just naturally changes. Because you can change what you do at any time, even. You want me to put it on there? That way it doesn't get stagnant on.
Jason kind of stuck in a weird spot here. He's going to take a look at these balls. The 3 might go past that 10 ball, but he wants that side pocket shot. He might go all the way down with this ball here. This is a very, very tough shot. And if he misses, he leaves a lot of open balls. Let's take a look here. Nope. Wesley taking a look at the available options here. He may go 4 here and take a look at that 7 if he can push forward for it, and that would really give him a lot of options here. So he's really taking a look at his balls here. You got to really thin this ball. Oh well, no, now he wants a 10 ball. He's going to be stretched out over a ball, or he can look up at this other ball all the way down.
Yeah, I'll say the 10 ball's right there.
I like the 10 ball. I like the cut.
I'll say the 10's probably the best because then it clears that spot open for you to be able to slot the cue ball in there later on.
Got a little weird though. There's that 10 ball. Come up and around.
Nice little breakout, spreads the balls out a little bit.
Very handsome breakout. So he has this 5 to come back for the burgundy, or the brown stripe here.
Yeah, that'd be the 15.
Here's that 15 shot though. If he doesn't get flat on it, what happens is he doesn't have a 3-2 combo because they're touching on that 7 ball.
Yeah.
So he's really got to look at the shot and what he wants to do with it. Oh, serves that one up. He may come back for that 15 up for that. Was that 14 or 13 on that purple stripe?
I believe that is the 12.
12. See, guys, I make balls. I don't know colors.
We know 1 through 9 pretty good, but once we get
1 through 9,
1 through 10.
Yeah. 1 through 10.
I was like, once you get to 11
Absolutely,
through
sir.
15, you're just like,
Absolutely.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh my goodness!
Try to
Oh, my
force it a
goodness.
little
He
bit
was
too much.
trying to- Oof. Okay, here we go. Jason trailing by 6 here isn't a lot, but
It
at the
really
same
isn't.
time, it could be a detriment if Wes can push forward and increase that lead.
Yeah, he just needs to keep his pressure. His foot on the pedal, keep going.
We have 2 here, easy 2. Oh, left himself a little weird on this ball. Either he makes this and goes back and forth and has no look at these 3 balls, or he plays it safe here and splits everything up. What do you think?
You know, in terms of, me and Jason talked a little bit earlier, and he was kind of in the mindset of it's a points game.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the points. So if he has a chance to make balls and make points, he'll go ahead and do that. And then if he needs to play something later on, then he'll do that. But
Problem shots like right here where he leaves it in the pocket. And you miss and you leave it in the pocket, it's a big thing because it is a point for the other person.
that is true.
So, like, if you have an iffy shot, I would call it like 50-60. Play the safe.
50-60.
Play the safe.
I didn't know 50-60 added up to 100%.
Well, I mean, 50-60, 50-40,
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, okay.
What I know is that I suck at pool, period. And if I don't know I'm going to make it immediately and this is a good shot, I'm going to play safe.
That's fair.
You have to have no ego to play pool like that, though. Like, I play pool with a lot of people that are... Oh, Wesley.
You get a foul?
Yep, that is a foul, sir. That is a foul.
Dang.
Unfortunate, Wes. You got to slow down here. You got to tell yourself, like, hey, man, that was just a mistake. I can come back. Silly shot here. Now, Jason's going to take this ball, right? Because you said he's going to make every ball he can. And then what does he do with these other 3 balls?
You play it with him right. You can send the cue ball
Look at this.
or
Look
some
at this.
bottom. So you could do that, kind of send the cue ball around. I might have tried to play a little bit more of an aggressive line for it and try to break it out.
Absolutely. Well, the breakout's not there. This table plays somewhat slow when you put some good speed on it. So they're like almost hot pockets. So we're gonna play just a little bit of touch
I think
here.
7 might go.
No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness, what a shot! Now you keep the 2 or the 3 for this breakout.
Depends on. Looks like he's going to be taking the 3, which is the easier shot.
Just to get the point.
Just to get the point. The 2 was probably, or the 3 was probably the better ball for the break ball.
Oh. Now Wesley has an opportunity here to actually come within 1 point and get the break.
Yes.
He is going to the bridge again.
Very nice shot from Wesley, but
We're gonna rack him up here.
I'll say racks him up and puts the cue ball on the other side of the pat.
So Wes is up 35-38 right now.
Yes. Well,
Very
Wesley needs 35 points to Jason's 38.
And guys, we are going to 50 ahead, so we're playing straight pull 14-1. What do you feel like the hardest part of this game is?
It's the planning and going through of knowing what balls are the good breakout balls and recognizing that early on in the rack. So that way, you don't necessarily need to decide, oh, this is going to be the ball right here and right now. But you can look at it and be like, okay, I have these 3 balls that I want to keep about where they are and choose later on in terms of, okay, this is how that's going to work out, and I can break these balls up and use this to bust a rack and get a big run.
So for someone that hasn't played straight pull or 14-1 or standard pull, however you call it, are there any things that you would recommend to a player that is, say, playing for the first time?
Kind of depends on where you're going through. If you're just playing it just to play it and just to have fun and like practice and all that kind of stuff, don't necessarily worry about your big runs. The runs themselves are going to come. None of us are Jason Shaw or John Schmidt that can run 714 balls.
I'm a goddamn pull god.
But like the chances of us running 714 balls is insane, right?
This Mr. 626, who by the way was here last weekend,
He was.
Jason Schmidt, or Josh Schmidt, John Schmidt.
There you go.
John is honestly like, so we were sitting around and he was playing in a tournament and he decided to just like give a 1 pocket clinic.
Yeah, he just in the middle of the entire event just starts talking 1 pocket.
That guy literally is one of those guys where you mark down your calendar, hey man, he's going to be in town, because he's accessible to the people, right? Like there's a thing about guys that play pool and they're like, yeah, I don't really want to hang out with you guys.
Right.
Like I'm here to win. I don't want to degrade what I'm doing by playing with players that really aren't my level.
That's fair. Yeah, there's definitely that. There's some people that have that mindset going into it when you really just can't. That's not the mindset we should be having. That's not the mindset that grows our sport,
And he was all about growing the sport.
Yeah.
I mean, he had he had a clinic on Sunday at Bank Shots, which is one of our Bakersfield pool halls. There's a few of them in town, and to just come out, we had an unfortunate event not too long ago. APA is built on family.
Yes.
You and your mother have built not only what I consider a great group of people, but a great pool community. And we lost a young lady not too long ago, and we did a sponsorship tournament to make sure she was sent off the right way. And honestly, it gives me chills to talk about because Bakersfield Pool really showed up. We donated the way that I feel like, our hearts meant. And we had a good tournament last weekend.
For sure.
And John showed up and was a part of that, and we appreciate him for coming out. But the next day, he had a pool clinic, and everybody was talking about how nice he treated everybody as a low-level player. Like you're as a high-level player, as a guy that plays pool every single day, sometimes you only want to work with the best players. And for him to come down and just, hang out with 4s, 5s, 6s, guys that wanted to get better, I mean, that's a lot, right?
Yeah, just coming down, and it doesn't matter the skill of the player, just matters that they have the drive. Just matters that they want to go through. Huh? Oh, no, sorry, my bad. But yeah, as long as you have the drive and the passion to play and passion to learn and all that, that's all that should really matter. Shouldn't matter where you're at right now, because all of us have started at some point at.
I started playing pool like, 7 years ago. Got to corner pocket. Guy said my uncle was like, man, let's go play some pool, and I didn't get off the table for 8 hours that night.
Yeah.
I realized like, oh my God, this is something I love doing. If you guys out there, I mean, maybe pool for you is the same thing it is for me, where you hit the table and you lose track of time. But the truth is that, like, in life, you're going to find something that you're not good at that you completely fall in love with. And for me, that was pool. I am god-awful at pool. I've tried so hard to be good at this game, and it's an addiction. It really is. Like, I get to the table, and I try so hard to be good at this game, and I'm thankful when balls go in. So you guys that are just starting out, and you're like, man, I'm trying to be the best pool player I can be, remember that it takes time to be good at any craft.
I say you look at all these guys and the people that are pro, or even just like your local people that are really, really good. It took them years to.
And then when they come by and you're like watching them playing, like, oh, I do not play pool like that.
Right.
Oh, that is not the same game I'm playing. You guys have to understand, like, they have so many years in the trenches that it's almost. It's an insane amount of practice and dedication that they've put into the game. That have you ever heard of the lost cost fallacy?
I've heard of it, not.
So for me, it's like this. Like, the lost cost fallacy is I put so much in, I've invested so much in this thing that at a certain point, I realized, like, I can't give up on it.
Oh, okay,
like,
fair enough. Yeah.
I put so much time. That is pool for me. I love it so much. I'm not gonna let it go. And, I'm going to put the time in to be the,
That's unfortunate.
That's actually Wes's, like,
first real error.
Absolutely. 33-6.
I'll say we have Noah in the chat right now saying he's like, whoa, we're about the same level, and I'm not god awful. I'm only kind of awful.
Well, there is Noah's humble attitude, which I don't have, because if I was good at pool, I would not say I'm terrible. If I was that guy, I definitely would not say I'm terrible. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'll tell myself that I'm terrible at times when I'm doing something stupid.
Because you've seen the other side. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, if you're an APA player and you're going out there, a BCA player, and you're a 4 or 5, you need to go to a pro tournament and watch these fellas play pool on the table that they're designed to play on. Like, a 9-foot table is really securing who you are.
Yeah. Well, that's what even... a few years back, I went down and the JIC tournaments, right? Mm-hmm. They're all 9-ball events, junior events, 20 and under is their caps, right? And I'm going to these events, and I see this 15, 16, 17-year-old kids who are 600-700 Fargo rated players that are just running tables and just destroying it.
I'm nodding along, folks, because I understand the impact of. I mean, as a younger player. You start. I hope my son is in this bid, but like,
yeah,
we have a lot of young APA players that are. I mean, come to mind. Logan Simmons is one of them. Graduates from the APA juniors, and really plays good pool.
Oh yeah.
And I have seen him play someone that was absolutely above his skill level in a junior tournament,
and he shows up for it.
Absolutely. And I feel like that's important to note, because I mean, we play this game in the hopes that we're going to be the best.
Yes.
You have to be humble when you meet someone better than you, because you have to learn from them.
You
And I
have
feel-
to understand and take the opportunity.
Yes, sir. And I feel like that's a part of that. I have a lot of friends that are really good at this game, and I just say thank you most of the time I play them. Like, oh, that was a shot I didn't see. Oh, that was a shot that I didn't
Right.
understand. And you shoot with you, brother. Mr. Fosdick he's going home for the night. He just said good game to me. I
Fosdick.
appreciate that. Fasha. Oh. That was an ugly one. Left
Another-
that 3 ball open, huh?
That's another little miss from Wesley. He still has well, a
He said
little bit of a
awkward,
lead,
man.
but not.
So he wants to put top right on this ball, so he comes up for that 1 ball.
Yeah.
Stuck that ball. Now that 1 ball is going to be 3 rails. Come back and have a look at something else. What do you think?
Yeah, come through the. I would say the 8
Hold
ball
on,
he might
hold on.
take right now because the 8 ball is
Hold back.
open.
Understand? Nope. Yeah, see, I like that. I like that easy 1 ball just to get a point here. He's down, and he needs to make some points up. What do you think?
Yeah, just slowly kind of pull it in. Don't let Wesley take too much of a lead starting off.
And now Wesley here has to think about, like, so one pocket has taught me that the top 2 pockets are very hard to shoot at from underneath on the rail. And so most of my safeties will be laid up on that rail because I'm a 1 pocket player where I see, yeah, you know, he's going to put a little bit. This is exactly what he's doing here. Oh, no, he wanted the bank.
Go back all the way through.
Long.
Still left a long shot. You know, nothing.
Unfortunately left in the pocket.
Oh, I didn't even see it go into the pocket.
Too much here. Absolutely too much here. Get a little hyped sometimes. We have a ball in a pocket and we hit the ball too hard here. Now he's going to come up on that top left corner and come back for that strike ball on the side of the rail. Nope.
Oh, and just kind of knocking balls off the table and just one at a time type deal. Just a slow grind throughout.
It's actually a very close game here, 30-33.
Yeah, within 3 balls of each other. You know, nobody's really running away too much with the game.
What is our time limit here? What do we got?
Time limit, they have just passed the 30-minute mark. They have 58 minutes left on their.
58 minutes, folks. So yeah, and honestly, no one ever puts a timeline on my racks. So like that little bit of extra pressure definitely adds something to it.
And that's
When
where.
you told me, hey man, 10 minutes left. I'm like, okay, well I gotta make sure that I put some balls on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause, yeah, like I said, once the hour and a half limit hits, both players essentially get one more turn at the table to try and do what they can.
Oh, scratcher.
Oh no, it hits that point.
Oh goodness. He has that 10 ball on the side and then the 1 ball up top, and then he has to play it safe here on these 3 balls. Very, very, very.
Or
careful.
depending on the angle that he has, you know, he might be able
Try
to
and break
force
this
it.
out.
Yeah, force the 10 into. Just like that, he attempted it. If he avoided that point, it came back around and. But yeah, so like I said, it goes through. Each player has one more turn at the table essentially, and
If I'm shooting this shot here and I want that 1 ball, I'm also putting top left so I end up behind the rack.
that's fair.
Oh, almost a little short. Exactly what I said. Now we have this 1 ball that's fair game, and then we're gonna look at this stack here. Jason's trying to figure out what he can do to break this out, or leave a no shot on a ball make here on the 1 ball. Misses the 1 ball. Now, if I'm Wesley here, I'm thinking put it behind on the middle diamond of the rail, looking at it. He's going to put a little top. Nope, he's going for this ball.
I like it. Goes through, like I said, very aggressive. That's how both of these guys were saying they wanted to be playing. Yeah, both
I
of these.
suck at pull, bro. I would never call this one ball. I would never have the confidence. Oh, shoot something else here.
Yeah, no, he's taking that combo.
Oh, broke everything up. That's the problem, though. He's gonna have this one ball up top, and then he's gonna bring that 7 down.
So yeah, now question for you right now: what's your breakout ball?
That neon stripe right there.
Okay.
Stop shot. Oh, good shot, good shot. Now he didn't get enough on that 7, so he's gonna cross bank that purple stripe there.
I think he'll still go for the 7 and just kind of roll up.
He's gonna look at it, bro. That cut ball definitely gives you a better shot for that 7. And it's so he's gonna shoot that 7. Or sorry, the cut ball. Oh, he's gonna shoot that. Ego shot there. I mean, there's certain shots where you're like, I can make this ball. I know this ball.
Yeah, you have the full confidence behind it.
Yes, sir. And then you end up wondering where that confidence came from.
Right.
You're like, oh, I know this shot inside and out, and then you shoot that ball, and you're like, maybe I didn't. Maybe I don't have that cut.
Maybe I don't know quite as well as I think I did.
So he's going for this 7 ball very, very, very sternly. 7 ball.
Go
bump,
through.
little bump. So now I play the safe behind this purple ball. I just roll it up and let him shoot that ball on the rail.
Or you play the aggressive route and bank it into this inside pocket.
But
and
what are you
roll.
gonna do with the break?
You roll the cue ball, draw it back over, and kind of go 2 rails, 3 rails around, maybe.
He's just going slit cut. And let him deal with that. I don't disagree with that.
So it was a good little shot. Smart shot.
So Wes is at 28 balls left, right?
Yes, Wesley needs 28 to Jason's 32. So they're both not quite halfway, but they're kind of getting there. So now what?
Combo. We're flat on that ball there.
What are your thoughts about? So after their match, you're up next against Mike. How are you feeling about that matchup?
Not concerned.
Not concerned.
Not.
Saw his first match and feel pretty confident with yourself.
With you, he is a very slow player, and that kind of messes with me a little bit. But good shot.
Very nice shot
Good
from Wesley.
shot.
But another one of those where
that Mike and I go back and forth. You and I both know that he's a good shot. I'm just playing. I'm always concerned with. I'm always trying to be number one humble, right? Like you're gonna come across guys that you feel like you're better than, and then you play him and you're like, oh shit, he brought his best game and I shot like shit.
Yeah.
Like, so I've been there before. Jason McLey has come up to me and I'm on the mic and he's asking me how I'm such a good pool player, and I had to tell him, like, a lot of practice. Jason, how do you feel about how you've been shooting?
Been shooting okay. It's just kind of tough getting some leads and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as like pool players and stuff, you are one of the most up and coming good players. I think that when I met you, you were a 3, and you're one of the strongest 4s I've ever seen in in the deal. It's been good. It's been good to see you come up from that rank. It's good.
Jason and I are no longer friends. I'm just kidding. We all just have a good time with each other. If you're not having fun, Seth,
why are you here? Why are you
we all play good pool. I actually am gonna beat the crap out of Jason when I see him after this stream for those comments.
As long as it's outside and not in the building, Mike doesn't care.
He's 5 down. He's acting like he's a goddamn savage. I'll be honest with you. I'm not impressed. Never have. Oh, look.
Especially after that shot.
Jesus Christ. Oh, well, I mean, honestly, there's nothing safe about it. See how you talk a big game when you do that. Oh, God damn it, Wesley. Well, How's that?
2 out of 10.
Fair enough.
Wesley's getting a little sweaty.
Listen, Wes is the big boy champ. You know what I mean? He's a big boy, and he does what he has to. Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Leaves
Uh-oh.
2 balls right there. Lets Wesley potentially just kind of pick away at it.
Hey Seth, can we get a time check on their match?
50 minutes left.
50 minutes left, guys. We have a 32-27 score. So Wesley here has an opportunity to really put some points on the board. That's
Nice
a very
little
good breakout.
breakout.
Now he's going to shoot the 5. If he shoots it soft enough, he may have the 4. But honestly, I'm not trying to keep this ball. I'm trying to put it up to the 7. I'm
See-
such a one-pocket player that I only consider 2 pockets.
See, well, you can do that, or you can make it and embrace for an even bigger breakout and spread them out a little bit more, you know?
But here it comes. Here it comes.
Just like
There it
that.
is, there it
Gets
is.
a little bit
But
spread out.
that's the problem right there is you don't have a look at your next ball.
I'll say he has the 10. If he could make the 10,
He has a 7 and then the 4.
he has another
Absolutely.
handful of
He's gotta
balls.
Take a look. Yeah, we all have to take our time and slow down a little bit with straight pull. Absolutely. Wow.
Very nice shot
What a
from 2 balls.
combo. That really changed the rack here. Now he has a look at this.
I'll
You
say,
get the combo here?
I'll say very specifically, you can combo the 4 ball in, but also I think the 6 ball could be comboed as well. I'll say he has this choice at a couple different combos. 10 ball is always an option. The 9 might go clean.
Absolutely. I like the 10 ball here. If I'm being real, like I don't like combos. I'm not good at them. I suck at pool. You know that. But maybe that 9 goes without impedance. What do you think about that?
I'll say I think it does. Definitely think it does, and it's just a matter of making it. I think that might be what he's
There it
looking
goes.
at.
There he goes. Take a good shot here. That breaks that ball out. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that went in. That would have been a very, very nice shot from Wesley.
Wow. Good run, Wes. We have a 32-24 score. Wesley is up by 8 points here. And honestly, guys, that's a half a rack. That's not something Jason can't come back from. So we expect to see a good run here.
Honestly, yeah, we've seen him hit the first match that me and him had together. He had a run of probably about 9 or 10, I think, at one point. Yeah, he look back at the stats. He had a run of 9, then I had a run of 12.
Wow, what a shot. What a bank shot. Now he's got to look at what are we looking at here with that 1 ball on the side?
Probably,
if he-
maybe that green,
Yep.
the 14, if that goes through.
If that 14 goes, he is really set up for some good shot. Now he hit a bank shot. Again, guys, we're here at Breakers and off of Rosedale Highway in Bakersfield, California, running some sets, playing some good pool. Oh, what a shot. Now he has an opportunity here to get some balls back.
Honestly, most definitely set up for a decent little bit run and could potentially lead himself into maybe a new high run of the event. I'll say everything's kind of spread out pretty nicely. It's just a matter of picking the balls off.
You gotta slow down. You gotta have your pre-shot routine. What happens is players will literally get into a mode where they're like not doing the same thing they do every shot, and it really, really affects the way they shoot. You have to have the same pre-shot routine every single time you're down the ball. Super important. Oh, he missed that one there. That would have given him the 10 on the side. And I think he left this one in the pocket. Nope, he made that one. So he's going to spot that.
Still a nice little run of 6 from Jason to come through, pull himself back into the match a little bit more.
Within striking distance.
Very much so. It's
So what's the average run right now?
average run, I would say, once you actually get to the table and you have an open shot, somewhere between 4 and 6, I would say. That's been about where it's at.
So if we're basing it on the average run, we probably have another 8 innings
Roughly, yes.
Yeah, so like 4 or 6. You know, we're trying to put it all together, but this is a tough table to play on. It's a little bit dry. The ball slowed down just a little bit when you think you're going to run forward, and that kind of messed me up a little bit while I was shooting. I was expecting
just a little
that,
bit.
you know.
Oh, he's going
called
for a
side
fancy
pocket with the
shot.
bank. Well, let's see it. Oh my goodness.
It's a nice little defensive play.
Yep, absolutely. He should be playing that 7 ball with the run up to the 6 up behind, but he's gonna play that 1 ball for a cut.
So yeah, so that 7 ball will get spotted up because he called the 1 ball, not the 7. Not a foul, however, it just gets spotted. Kind of see what Wesley does with this, you know. I would imagine he probably takes the 7 ball, slides up, takes the 1, but him sending that 11 into that stack kind of spreads it all out. The 6 might still be able to be makeable. It's kind of at a weird spot. Nice little shot on the 1 ball, or on the 7 ball. Hit the 1 ball probably more than he wanted to. Let's see what Wesley decides to go for. Looks like he's probably going to try some kind of defense off of this little stack right there. Probably butt up right up to the balls and kind of give a little bit of a spread. That way he can make something happen. Nice little response defense from Jason. Kind of ties the balls back up a little bit. Kind of butted right up next to that pack. Made it pretty nice for Wesley. A miss on the 1 ball, but a good return. As I see if Wesley might fire something away at it. Looks like he might be looking at something into that side pocket. Maybe the 1 ball, but I don't think so. I think he might be looking at some kind of combo off of that pack that was it the 12 or the 13. That orange stripe might just go. Yeah, and he just now calls for it. So it looks pretty decent from where I'm sitting at right now. Let's see if he can fire away at it. Oh, and he decided to go for the 1 ball instead. Just kind of spreads it out a little bit. Kind of turns to Wesley, and it's one of those, okay, now it's your turn. Let's make them. You make them, see what you do with it. I imagine, looks like that combo is a potential go ahead, so I imagine Wesley just make this 6, roll up for the 1 ball. Don't have to do anything fancy in terms of shape off of the 1 ball. Misses the 6 with it, but gets the good shape that he was looking for on that 1. Like I said, it looks like that combo's pretty decently lined up going. They're definitely coming down to the wire here right now. Wesley needs 22, Jason needs 25, and they're keeping it close, you know. Like I said, none of these matches, which I didn't really expect it too much. Like I said, everybody that's playing here today is all within 50 or so Fargo points of one another. And so, all fairly close matchups. I didn't think anybody would necessarily run away with it and be super crazy. That was a nice drop back from Wesley. And I think this is our first actual, like, normal, you can say, break shot that we'll be able to see off of this. It was a nice 6 balls, roughly where you normally want it to be, and it looks all pretty nice. Pretty nice and laid up. Both players have about 40 minutes left in terms of their time left on the match, so I think we'll be pretty decently. Like I said, both players are moving fairly quickly, so it's not like there's one player that's lagging behind or anything like that that would make it last forever. I'd say Wesley might have ended up a little bit straighter than he wanted to be on this 6 ball, but he should still be able to clip that 3 ball on the corner of this rack coming out and get a couple breakouts. Just like that, and misses it. Gonna make 3 maybe? No, 3 hangs up. Is that 9 ball gonna drop? 9 ball will drop, so it'll come back up. Go as close as possible to the spot as it can.
He has that 2 ball all the way up, but he also has the combo that he's looking at.
Yeah, he's taking a look at that. I think he might also be looking at if he stop shot to the 2 ball, sends it all the way going, that 15.
No, we don't want any of that. If we're going to hit that, we want to run off that second, what is that, orange stripe? I'm bad with numbers.
I think that's the 12.
12?
Yeah.
If we put a bunch of inside on that ball, it almost hits the pocket, but it comes back flat on the middle of the rail. Nope.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is take the 2 ball all the way up, stop it. You can take that purple stripe into this corner, and then depending on how you line up, you can avoid the combo with the 10 and the 12.
Yes, oh my goodness.
Yeah, just like that. So if he would have made it, he had that shot on the 15 or the 14.
Absolutely. Yeah, none of the world is built on shouldas and couldas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have that 7 ball on the side. He's hitting just a little too hard right now. I feel like he's only 3 balls away, but he needs to put a run together.
I think he was a little antsy to coming to the table. He's ready to play. Oh, nice shot. Gets 2 balls, maybe a third. Just 2.
Got that 5 in the side if he wants to continue the run.
But
be smart, slow down.
Yeah, you gotta think though.
Smart and slow down.
Jason's been here since 12:30, 12:45. He played that first match against me, and then he had to sit for the rest of them. So he sat for 3 hours ish.
Let's see how he does here. He's tied it up with that shot. Now he has to really be pensive about his ideas. And here we go with the 6 ball. Oh gosh. Now that breaks that out. Now Wesley has a real good opportunity here. What do you do with their first shot?
Realistically, probably take that 10 ball, roll it down, because then you can get that stripe that's on the bottom. and
He
kind
wants,
of
it's too, that side pocket's too juicy for him. He sees that ball and he knows that he can make that ball. He's going to take that. And he needs to understand that he might end up somewhere weird with this, right? So he's got to roll this ball forward and make contact and push forward. Let's see it. Yep.
so he still has that 14.
What a good shot. Now he has a very good leave here. He's straight on this ball here. Gonna take a look and see if he has anything else. You know that he's straight in. That makes it very difficult for everybody. Like at home, when you're a low level player and you're like, yeah, I want to get straight in on balls so I make them. Absolutely, you want to make a ball, but the honest to God truth is you gotta have an angle.
Yeah.
The more comfortable you get with your angles,
The better, because you can't control that cue ball unless you have any kind of angle, or at least you can, but it makes it a lot harder
and
to
then that
control.
was such a good stroke to get that ball over. Such a good stroke because you have to play. If you're straight in, you have two options: up and back.
Yeah,
Up and back.
especially
And-
when you're playing on these tight of pockets as we're playing on here. These are 4 1/4 pockets, so you can't really cheat the pocket, go one way or another.
Right, you really have to be secure. So he's going to try and make this ball and come back and up. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Now he has.
He has the 9 ball, he has the 1 ball.
Wow. So what he really
the
has
4
to
ball.
be careful of is he has to be selective because that 10 ball might cause problems if he makes this 9 ball and makes contact with the 10. It might bring him out to the left a little bit too much, and that's going to bring him up table. So he has to be really careful about the speed of this shot here.
It's a very nice, kind of rolled back down. Leaves himself a shot on that 4 ball.
This is the rest of the game, folks. It doesn't for when you're playing straight pull and you leave someone a shot, you're gonna get 8 or 10 points based on that shot. Like you're gonna give up points. For 9 ball or 10 ball, we call it selling out. But to be honest, with the higher level players, if you leave them a shot, they're gonna make the 10, they're gonna get the rack, and then you have to somehow get a shot that isn't their shot.
Yes.
They're giving you an opportunity from behind the rack or, your stuff up against the ball. You have no idea what you're doing, but you got to understand from that standpoint you're losing. Like
Yes.
you're playing defense the whole time. Now Wesley's going to shoot this 4 ball, hopefully come back for the 1.
Nice
Oh,
little
wow,
breakout,
what a
off
breakout.
that 8
What
ball.
a breakout.
Goes through, breaks it out, opens the rest of the rack open, and
What ball are you saving here for the breakout?
ideally I would want to save the 1 ball. Make him go through.
I like that 6 ball, if I'm being honest.
I'll say all just kind of depends on the angles that you can get around on it.
He's going to shoot that 10 ball next, or he may like that 1 ball on the side.
I'll say through a lot of granted, none of us really had a whole lot of practice in straight pool, but throughout the practice that I put in through this week into this game, I tended to favor the side pocket breakout shots. Going through, I found that those, for me at least, were the easier ones to get onto and the easier ones to pick out.
I got to be honest with you here. I am very impressed with Wesley's play in this game.
I'll say he's been shooting really, really good. Also, fun fact about Wesley was this is the game that he actually learned to play on. Granted, that was back 15 years ago, 20 years ago when he was
Inside brings him right back to the middle of the table. Here we go for Wesley's run out here. If he hits this 2 ball into this pocket and comes back up on the other side of that 6 ball, we may have a great breakout for
honestly,
Wesley
we
with
could see
11
it.
balls to go.
Yeah.
What a shot. What a shot. Here we go.
I'll
We're
say-
gonna re-rack here.
With it too, he is right now on a 9-ball run.
Wesley needs 3 more balls
I'll say
to meet
three
your racks.
more balls would tie the high rack, which would give him 2 runs of 12. 4 more would clear it.
What
Although-
you're saying is the kid don't miss tonight.
Nope. Although I would argue Because right now, me and him are tied for the high run at 12. I would argue if he gets a second high run of 12, that he just gets the pot since he was able to do it twice. Unless somebody else comes in with a higher run throughout the night.
I am very impressed with the way he's shooting, period. Get my phone.
So see how he tackles this breakout. He ended up straighter than he wanted to be on it. He can probably come back though 2 rails and maybe clip a corner ball here at the bottom. Ooh, and just not quite. Yeah, one of those where he had to force it around a little bit.
It's so hard to break out here and not have something that you're leaving.
Yeah.
That was honestly, that was a very risky shot. I don't shoot that ball in the hopes that I don't leave very much here. Now, Wesley's 9 points ahead with 11 points to go. So, do you see Jason getting back to this table with a shot?
I see him getting back to the table. I don't think.
Oh my goodness! What an unfortunate shot that was.
Yeah,
I
don't think Wesley was gonna run 11 balls off of just how the rack was spread out right there.
I don't see Jason missing very much. He might come away with a very 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 even leave here. He's gonna draw this ball back here for that 3 ball, I'm assuming.
Ooh, very nice shot. It's keeping it close.
Folks, I'm gonna eat my my wings that just got brought to me. So I will see you guys the next time on the table. Seth, great job on the mic.
Thank you, man. Good luck on your next match. If I don't see you before then, and then have fun. So you see Wesley, he might have a little bit of a shot on this 11 ball into the side pocket maybe. He only needs 11 to Jason's 17. Looks like he might have another shot also on this combo. So we'll see how this is going, you know. Oh, 6 ball might go clean. It does, and gets a nice little breakout. And he has 10 balls, 10 balls needed, 9 balls that are open and spread out right now. So it's just kind of picking the balls together and working his run out. That ball, Wesley's the first to need less than 10 balls. So he might be playing some kind of defense. Hit the 9, try and butt up right between those 2 stripes that are put together. Just kind of like that. Make Jason shoot that long shot. Nice shot from Jason. $25. What Wesley's over here asking how much time he's got left. They've still got 25 minutes left on their clock. That was a nice breakout from Jason. The good thing for Wesley coming into this is while all the balls are kind of spread out and the run out's there, Jason still needs to have a breakout ball. He cannot win off of what's on the table alone. He can make himself really, really close, but he can't quite seal the deal off of it. Very nice long shot from Jason. I say going through right here, Jason might be trying to leave either this 9 ball or this 11 ball as his breakout ball. So the simple purpose of I don't think that the 11 goes past the 4, and Jason misses that coming through. Leaves Wesley 3 balls that he should make through this, which granted we all thought probably that Jason was going to be running out of that. But leaves Wesley a couple balls that he should at least pick off 1 or 2 of these and get a little bit closer. Wesley right now is needing 9 points to Jason's 11 points. And Wesley's kind of stretched out over that table. He wants to take the 4 ball, but with the stretch out and where it's at, he's not super comfortable, so he might end up taking a different route. So he's been comfortable with this bridge so far tonight, so it looks like he's going to be going the bridge route. Nice shot from Wesley with the bridge. He's been pretty decent with that bridge tonight. I think he may have missed one, but I don't think he hasn't missed very many with that bridge. Nice little shot come up. Wesley can make this 9 ball probably and leave himself somewhat of an angle to shoot the 11 for that breakout ball. So I would imagine probably make this 9 ball into the side pocket just to maintain that angle that he wants to leave, just like that. Comes through, leaves a nice angle going through, and with that, Wesley only needs 6 going into with this breakout. So we'll see how he ends up going with this. From the looks of it, it seems like his other breakouts, he's tried to force the breakout a little bit more than he may have needed to, instead of letting the natural speed of the cue ball coming off of his breakout ball be what breaks out the ball. He's been trying to slam a little bit into it, and I don't think he necessarily needs to be doing that. We'll see how he attacks with this. He gets that breakup, but he kind of sends everything back into the pack, really. I mean, leaves Jason really only one option to shoot at. Ooh, but that 3 ball kind of rolls out and might have gotten into Jason's way just a little bit, just enough to make it weird, maybe. Little miss from Jason. Yeah, this is 2 tight matches that Jason has had in this tournament so far. First match went through, came down to the last 2 balls. Me and Jason both needed 2, and he ended up coming through with it. This one, Jason's only needs 8 to Wesley's 6 right now, and it's all pretty tight all across. Nice shot from Wesley to come back through. Doesn't quite leave the angle that he wanted to. He still has a shot on the 5, but he'll probably, if I had to guess, he would probably gonna embrace rolling up to make the 4 or make the 15. He might try and hold up for the 4 ball, but I'm not 100% for sure if the 4 ball goes past the 15 into that corner pocket. Yeah, rolled up right past it. He can make this 11 ball. 15 has a pocket. 1 ball has a pocket. Past that, once he makes that 15, and then the 4 ball could go. He has the out right now. He just has to be able to find it on the table and then execute it. It looks like he's going to go ahead and clear out the 15 right now. I'll say if he rolls down a little bit more, he might be able to take that 4 ball right now. I'll say with it, if he can see the 4 ball might be the shot to take right now. Take the 4, come with maybe a little bit of bottom, come underneath, and then you can either take the 1 ball into the side pocket, or if you overdo it, take the 11 off into the corner. That Wesley only needs 2 balls right now. That 10, actually that 10 goes through. I didn't even see that 10. He can take that 10 and then just go stun across and take that 1 ball. Good shot from Wesley, come across, and he just leaves himself. Just needs 1 more ball to get himself into the finals. It's a little bit of a stretch, but we've also seen him go through. He might elect to make that 8 ball. I think that 8 ball does go past. Or we might see him, like I said, he's been comfortable with the bridge today. We might see him take the bridge and shoot the 1 ball just if he's not 100% for sure. He's electing for the 14, the purple stripe ball. That went through, and that is the game. So with that, Wesley moves on to the finals. He will be going against either Daniel or Mike, whichever one of them is the winner of this next match.
So Mike and I have come to an agreement where he told me that if I beat him, I can tackle him on the live stream right next to the table.
Really?
Yeah, he said, I will stand there and I will let you 4-point stance. No, he never said that. Guys, I really want to shoot well tonight. I want to play a good game. So I will see you guys in a couple minutes. I had some really good wings. Honestly, this place is one of the only places that has blue cheese. Really? I love blue cheese dressing, bro, and it's such a rarity around here. So I had some blue cheese. I had 6 wings and some potato fries. Come on. Okay. Good food here. Anyway, we're racing a 50. If you're my friend, please like and subscribe. This, we are going to try and play some good pool. Seth, be nice to me. See you in a second.
I'll try. Good luck. So we'll get that match going here in a second. Until then, just stand by, and then we'll be going here. I'll go grab Mike right now and let him know he's up.